In this video I'm going to show that how I farm animals effectively, how to farm animals effectively. If you watched my previous video where I use conveyor belts to push animals into the breeding machine, unless if you don't want to make the pyramid of animals, you really don't need conveyor belts. Rather, you just build a small area. I'm gonna start from here. This is the first small area that I built. So if you put a small area is here, then put the breeding machine and capture 2 animals with the prism and put them in the machine and let it grow. And when it grow, you can make another room beside it, and I built another room beside this and did the same. And then after putting the machine right here, then I open this gate. But once you built one small area and then one adjacent area, you can make the adjacent area bigger and put there 3-4 or more, even more machines there, and then more machines there, and then you open the gate. You can put some livestock if you required, but I don't really think it is required, because after breeding is complete, the animals die and they left, and we can get whatever the animal can produce. And also you can with this setup you can make the cooking pot. I made the cooking pot. You can grow the animals right there, and there you put the cooking pot, which I took away because even for a game this looks pretty brutal, that you put living animals into the cooking pot. That really seems brutal, and that I think personally that should not be even in the game, so I just removed that. But if you want, you can do this. Put the cooking pot right here and it works like a charm. But once you build the small rooms, and you can then make bigger rooms beside it and open the gate. And if you need to put generators, I'm going to show that here I built 2 rooms. Then I was experimenting something, so this room is empty. If you want, you can really just put your swords out and kill some animals, so that is also possible. And then after this I have one generator, one breeding machine, and then top of that machine, just opening of the machine, there you have that generator. So it's very effective, to generate. Other than that, you can also put more generators, as what I did. But as you can see, the first row is very effective, but not the second row. Sometimes animals do enter in it, but it's not that effective. So as far as farming, if I want, then I can make a big room right here with 4 or 5, even more breeding machines putting close together, and then I can open any gate here, so it will work. So the basic idea is to first you build a small room, and then beside that you make big rooms, and then you open the gate, so it will work like charm. the conveyor belt is really not necessary, it's not required, because as you can see that these machines are totally effective and none of the machines is empty. None of the machine is empty, so it's quite effective. You really don't need conveyor belts to to push the animals towards the machine. That is not required. So I thought that I would make the video as fast as possible, because the older videos getting views and people might be taking that as the effective way to farm animals, but I would say this is effective. You really don't need to do that. And because there's lots of bugs also, where if you re-enter the map, if you close the game and re-enter the map, then I saw some issues right there. So this is fine, and you can do this setup with any animals if you want. This is not limited to deer, what I did, because deers give lots of things that you can put in the market to get lots of coins. And please do subscribe and like the video if you want more of this. Thank you.